Hello everyone, my name is Nikhila Sharma. I am the director of Go Clean Solutions Private Limited. I follow Ricky Chadha as an astro healer on YouTube. Thank you.
Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer. In today's busy world, do you actually have friends? And if you do have friends that you call they are your besties or they are your social friends, and we always look around for a person, for a friend who can be near and whenever you need them, they actually give you that support, that shoulder to cry on. But it is very difficult nowadays to understand whether is a friend a reliable friend? Can you bank on? Can you count on that friend or no? Now, before I start this video, I want to thank one of my you can say colleague whom I have subscribed for, and I read that article in one of her blogs. I have picked up from there, to be very honest. But then I wanted to check whether how astrologically this works, which means that if you look into your horoscope, can you actually understand? Yes, I can, through my horoscope, understand that in my life, which type of friends I'm going to encounter. And then after reading the blog, I checked with my data 9 of the horoscopes that I have referred to. I have found this very, very, very accurate, and I leave it to you also that once I finish with the video and once you have seen the video, you give me a feedback. You give me a feedback that when you checked your horoscope, did you find any relevance or did it resonate with you? See, having no friends or maybe few genuine friends is today's reality. But then we need to analyze, or we should try to analyze our friends or lack of friends in your life astrologically also. Now, before I go any further, let us first understand which of the 12 houses in your horoscope represents what. Also understand that in your horoscope, the third house talks about your neighborhood. It also talks about your friend. But this friend is a friend because he is your neighbor or in your vicinity or in your locality, so he is your friend. He also or she also can be your genuine friend, no doubt about it. But to actually check the real true friend, there are two houses I would want to you to look into your horoscope. The 11th house, which represents social circle, the friend, and the 7th house, which is actually the true friend of yours, because that is your spouse, your business partner. So you will get into a business partnership only when you have that much of trust, faith in the person that you are ready to bring him in and do a business. And many of us do fail in partnership, isn't it? So it is best to check astrologically your own chart and find out. So when you look at your 11th house, first of all, let us understand what each house, which type of friend it will bring into your life. If it is 11th house has got any association with your first house, okay, it will bring some people who are of your, like your own self, the same mentality, and they are supportive. Okay, people who can help you in creating your personality, and they are huge part of your environment. So this was the first, if it's got any association with the first house. If it is with the second house, then it talks about, it brings in your family members closer to you, people who have known you throughout your life. These people will help you and your family to grow in several ways. It's a very close knit. So, family would be more like a friend. Family members, I mean to say. If it is the third house, I've already spoken about the third house, your siblings are going to be your good friends. The neighborhood, you will find a friend. Those who will link to you by maybe a common purpose, a common goal, or maybe in a team with a common mindset. They will support you only up to a limited, level, and later it is possible that they may become your competitors also. Fine. Now comes the fourth house. Now, anyone that you meet in life who has got a connection with the fourth house, it is from a maternal side or maternal figure. In some way, they would be connected to you in your hometown or homeland and with your tradition. Yes, you are very comfortable with them, and there is always an undercurrent which is of need based love. Sometime after some time, because it is so cozy, sometimes it becomes a little suffocating also. This relationship becomes very suffocated. Many of us, when I say suffocated, why? Many of us must have realized there are many a times that when we have a friction with our mother, when your mother is giving too much of love, you always, when you come to an age, you say, "Okay, Ma, enough." Okay, she is giving you love, but then it becomes a little suffocating for you. That's the truth of life. If as, if fifth house comes into play in association with the 11th house, you will rarely have any friends. It's very strange, but that's the reality. Because this house is of self uh, referential genius. You are so creative. You are within yourself. You prefer self love. That means you do not want anyone to be your friend. You love yourself so much. And here you do not even allow friendly relationship to merge. It's a Trikon house, but this is what it is. If it is 11th house is associated with the 6th house, it will bring in people who owes you something in life. They owe you service, they owe you money, they owe you debt, that could be a karmic debt also, emotions. They will worry you, or they will work with you. No friends here in this house. It is a breakdown of a very amicable relationship. They are friends, but you will always find them there is something which creates a boundary. If it is the seventh house, now we all know the seventh house is your real best friend, which means your spouse. The closest relationship, I would say, that you have with one or rarely two people in your life. It could even be on a very platonic, uh, see, it could be wife, it could be some other person also, but a very platonic relationship. The one person whom you will instinctively, you know, respond to, and you will earn to have him or her. Someone who instantly know you to have a reflection of yourself. It could be a spouse, it could be a platonic friend. It is also possible to have a good partner in business and a friend for life. Next comes the eighth house. Eighth house will bring people in your life. You would always feel that they shouldn't have come, or you best that you would have rather not met. Your interaction in the eighth house are generally very painful, and thankfully it will be very short. So the relationship will be very short lived. If it is the ninth house, you will see good people, good peer group, and you are very comfortable. You will be sharing your innermost experience, feelings, emotions, and they would be more than friend, your mentors. They will guide you, they will guard you, and they will take you further. If it is the 10th house, it is all sort of fatherly figure. Now, when I say fatherly figure, means when you look at your father, he is one who takes the charge of the family, he is the head of the family. So is the case with your boss, your seniors at workplace also, who will teach you, who will guide you. All the experience that you will gain in life comes from them. They will tell you how to conduct yourself, behave yourself. They will teach you the corporate culture. They expect best behavior out of you. They are actually not friends, but they are your milestones in life. Now comes the 11th house. 11th house itself. See, 11th house is actually your friend, and it supports you, or you will find people who are like minded. All the interaction will help you, and you may give and receive from these people the most enjoyable experience. You will spend time with them, you will go out with them because you resonate with these people. They will always give you a emotional support also, and you will always find their physical presence of having them around you. Whenever you need them, they are always there for you. So also in your horoscope, if your 7th lord is in the 11th or the 11th lord is in the 7th, which means that you will have, your spouse is more like a friend than in reality a spouse, it's more like a friend. If it is the 12th house, now this is a very interesting house, and I'm going to say this so that you people understand. If any relation with the 12th house, what type of people it will bring in your life? It will rarely bring actual people in your life. They will, this house will allow you to have connection with the entities out of this world. So you are interested in spiritual world, the third world, higher self, divinity. Or you will find people who will help you in your spiritual growth. People who are into meditation, meditation. They are the one who come to you in your very dream states. Or you will see people who will lead you to go very astray, which will cause you to lose or make you feel alone. This is something which we have to understand very deeply. So some people who would come into your life, who will take you into isolation. And I know better than anyone, because when I looked into my chart, this is my case. Believe me. Nobody can understand this 12th house better than what I can understand, what I have gained in my life. Anyway, now what I want you to do is, I'll give you an example. So if you open up a chart, if you open your chart and note that the sign in your 11th house, so you open your chart and you look at your 11th house, and this 11th house happens to be Gemini. Okay, so who is the ruler? Mercury. Now Mercury is placed in your 3rd house. Now what have I spoken about 3rd house? So your ideal friends here is one who is like a teammate, someone with whom you learn new things, and later you will be competing with the same person. Right? So you have friends, as we understand that friends, to have good friends, the basic requirement is a very strong 11th house with the support of the 7th house. If both are working very well, you will have good friends. But if both are not working very well, you will have no real good friends. To make you understand more into depth, I want to give you some combinations so that you understand your horoscope even more deeper. If these combinations that I'm going to speak about exist in your birth chart, then the effect will be seen on a very emotional level, especially if you're looking from the moon as the Lagna sign, moon Rashi. And if you look from the Lagna, it will talk about your environmental. Now check if there is a malefic planet in the 11th house. Now which are the malefic planets? Natural malefic planet, natural, is Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu in the 11th house. They will not allow you to have genuine friendships. Okay. If these planets, they happen to be your ascendant lord also, or a yoga karak planet for you, having a rulership over the 4th house, 5th house, or 9th house, Kendra and Trikona, then they will always support you and they will not harm you. So they may be playing more like neutral. But these type of people indicates will enter your life posing as friends with their own selfish motives. But the difference is that you will be able to manage your friend circle, so you will always gain from them. Especially if these planet, ascendant lord or a Yogkarak planet, is very powerful, then you will have a good friend circle. But if these planet, the Yogkarak planet or the Lagna lord, is weak, debilitated, then you need to be aware of your friends. They will try to use your talent or cheat you in a way that you will not expect, and you will not understand what caused the harm to you. But if they are not natural malefic, but they are functional malefic, which means they are the ruler of the 6th house, 8th house, and the 12th house. Let us talk about the 6th house. So, any association or the ruler, lord of the 6th house is in your 11th house, it will never give you a genuine friendship. You are required to be there for your friends. You are required to give them service. 6th house is the house of service. You will serve the people, your friends, and you will lose all the money on them. And you will also get stressed because you have lost all the money because of them. People will very briefly come into your life and take something from you and vanish forever. They will make you serve and they will make you suffer. If it is the lord of the 8th house, again a functional malefic into your 11th house, then your friendship will never prosper. There will be, initially you will find some fascination because of some common secret that you share. There's some common secret. A very mysteriousness is there in your relationship. Or maybe you are just connected because of some occult science. Maybe he is an astrologer, you are also an astrologer. He is a numerologist, you are also a numerologist. Or maybe he is into some tantric vidya, you are into the tantric vidya. So, the initial spark will always maybe entice you, but as the time will pass, it will fade, it will go away. Often it could lead to a very explosive arguments and also actual physical fights, after which the friendship will end. If it is the lord of the 12th house is connected to the 11th house, you might meet people in a very isolated place. So you will meet the person in a very isolated, maybe you have gone into remote areas or into a jungle, somewhere trekking, or into some retreats, or you have gone to ashram for meditation, or you meet them in hospitals. Hospital also is known for isolation. Or you meet someone in jails. You will be drawn to the person because of the indefinable reasons which will pin you down, and the exact reason this person came close to you, to know that is not going to be very easy for you. Now, also the power of the 11th house. See, if you have any planet in the 11th house, you have to understand what is the strength of the Lord of the 11th house. A simple interpretation of what I can give you is, if it is debilitated planet, it means some like-minded people will come into your life posing as friends, but they will try to put you down. They may even injure you. They will try to lessen your confidence and also hurt your ego. They will definitely make use of your assets for their own purpose and cheat you. If the planet of the 11th Lord is combust, your friends will turn into some selfish, selfish and self-centered. They will expect praises and recognition from you, okay, but they will never notice good qualities about you. See, everything that happens in our life is for a reason. Basically, it is karma. It is possible that you do not understand astrology much, but if you look into astrology, believe me, what I have experienced is just amazing. So now I want you to open your chart, look into your horoscope. Whatever I have just explained to you, try and see whether this is the reality with you or no. Also, before I end this video, I would like to thank my friend who has written this blog, and she helped me, and all the thanks to her. The credit goes to her. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, first of all, subscribe to my channel. Yes, I do need your support. If you like the video, share with your friends, relatives. Click on the notification bell icon as well, so whenever I upload a new video, the notification come right on your device, maybe a smartphone. Thank you so much. Take care.